The lines will be parallel if the slopes are the same. They'll be perpendicular if the slopes are the opposite reciprocals, and neither if neither of those is true. So when we look at 23, the slope of this line is 1 over 4. The slope in this line is 4 over 1. They are reciprocals because the second one's flipped over, but this one's positive. This one, the sign was not flipped. So it's close to being perpendicular, but they're not. So it's neither. On number 24, we look at the slope. In the first equation, the slope's in front of the x, so negative 1 over 8. In this one, it's positive 8. So it looks like this one's negative, this one's positive. They have opposite signs. This one's 1 over 8, this one's 8 over 1, and they are reciprocals. So these lines are perpendicular, or there's the symbol for perpendicular. When we look at 25, it looks like we're going to have to rearrange so that they are both in y equals form. So the first one will add 3x to the other side, and we'll get 4y equals 3x plus 15. Then we'll have to divide everything by 4, and our slope for that line will be 3/4. When we solve the second equation for y equals, we will subtract 9x from both sides and get negative 12y equals negative 9x plus 24. Then we'll divide everything by negative 12. And when we reduce it, negative 9 divided by negative 12 is positive 3 over 4 next to the x. And when we reduce that, we get minus 2. So the slope in the second line is also 3/4. Since those match up and they're exactly the same, the lines in number 25 are parallel, or we could put the symbol for parallel, which is like that. My hint on number 20 is if your new line has to be parallel to this line, the slope you'll use will be the exact same, negative 1/5, and you'll use 2 and 3 to plug into the equation. In number 21, this line needs to be perpendicular to that, so you're not going to use 3, you're going to use the negative reciprocal of 3. So negative 1/3 will be your slope, and then you'll use the point 0.03. If you notice though, the point 0.03, that is your y-intercept, 3. So this equation, without any further work, is negative 1/3 x plus 3.